You are trying to sleep. Everything is fine. Your room is quiet. Your phone is charging. Your brain has absolutely nothing important to do. And then, without warning, it shows you this. That one time you waved back at someone who was waving at the person behind you. Or the time you said "you too" when the waiter said "enjoy your food." Or the time you tried to be funny in class and everyone just looked at you like you had spoken in ancient frog language. The weirdest part is not that it happened. So, why do we remember embarrassing moments forever? Embarrassing things happen to everyone. The weirdest part is that your brain kept the receipt. Years later, when nobody else remembers, your brain can still replay the moment in high definition. The words, the faces, the heat in your cheeks, the tiny spiritual death. So why does this happen? Why do embarrassing moments feel saved in a special folder called "Open Immediately When Happy"? And why does your brain remember cringe better than hundreds of normal, pleasant things from that week? The simple answer would be because the moment was important. But that does not really make sense. If you forgot someone's name at a party 8 years ago, that was probably not an important historical event. No museum is being built for it. There is no statue of you outside the party saying, "Hey, buddy." And yet your brain treats it like classified information. This is because embarrassment is not just a memory problem, it is a social survival problem. To your modern brain, spilling coffee in a meeting is annoying. To your ancient brain, looking stupid in front of the group could be dangerous. For most of human history, being accepted by the group was not just nice. It was survival. No tribe, no food, no allies, no protection, no social reputation, no mammoth leftovers. So when you embarrass yourself, your brain files it under possible social threat. Embarrassment is painful because it is supposed to be. It is a signal. It says, "Hey, something just happened that might change how people see us." That is why embarrassment comes with a physical reaction. Your face gets hot. Your stomach drops. You want to hide under the nearest solid object. You suddenly become extremely interested in the floor. Your body is basically saying, "We have been perceived. This is not a drill." Embarrassment mixes surprise, fear, shame, and self-awareness. For one terrible second, you see yourself from the outside. Normal memories are first person, but embarrassing memories often feel third person. That is what makes cringe so sticky. It is not only "I made a mistake," it is "I became the mistake." Your brain does not record your life evenly. If it did, you would remember every sock you folded. You would remember every ceiling you stared at and every loading screen you watched. Thankfully, your brain is lazy. It throws away most things. But when something emotional happens, your brain pays attention. Emotion is like a highlighter. A normal moment says, "Maybe remember this." An embarrassing moment screams, "Write this down." This may be important for not being exiled. This is useful when the memory teaches you something real like pain, danger, or silence after a bad joke. The problem is that your brain uses an ancient warning system in a modern world. Today, saying something awkward at a birthday party does not usually get you banished, but your brain still reacts like the tribe has gathered to vote you off the island. Now we get to the cruel part. These memories last because you keep rehearsing them. Every time the memory pops up and you replay it, you are not just watching an old file. You ask, "Why did I say that? Did everyone notice? Do they still think about it?" That loop is called rumination, chewing on the same painful thought over and over without solving it. In less scientific terms, your brain is trying to fix a moment that no longer exists. Because you keep replaying it, the memory stays easy to find, like a path through grass. Your brain learns, "Ah, yes, this is the trail to the time you called your teacher mom." There is another reason embarrassing memories feel so huge. You experienced the moment from inside your body. You felt the panic, the face heat, and the sentence leaving your mouth in slow motion. Everyone else was probably thinking about themselves. Your brain says, "Everyone saw that." But everyone else's brain says, "Do I look weird standing like this?" Nobody else has been thinking about it every day. Your brain kept it to protect you. Maybe it was never as big as it felt.